2 decades ago, a Jones, Oklahoma man found himself in an unbelievable situation. He doesn't know why it happened. Maybe it was fate, but it's left him with a lifetime of wonder. Here's Nicole Holt.
A cold April morning 18 years ago, a man holds in his arms an infant, later known as baby girl Doe. 2 lives intertwined for a brief moment, but a lifetime of wonder and worry follow. Bill Kotch has spent most of his life driving across America from one state to another.
I truck drive, I deliver trucks.
On his last trip home, he got a call he wouldn't forget.
Coming home, they called me and said I was on layoff.
But this news was nothing compared to a letter he'd received the next day from a young girl in Gunter, Texas.
You do not know me, but you know of me. It has been almost 18 years
since we last met. I'd like to thank you for helping to save my life. You see,
I was that tiny baby girl you found in the back of your truck that morning of April 5th, 1990.
On that April morning, Kotch was headed home on Interstate 35 when he decided to take a nap. He pulled into what was then a Denny's restaurant in Gainesville, Texas. Kotch closed his eyes, but was awakened a short time later.
I wound the window down and trying to wake up, and I heard this noise in the back of my pickup. First, I thought somebody left a litter of pups on the back of my truck.
It wasn't puppies, instead a baby girl.
She had been abandoned. Her mother, I guess, didn't want to just throw her away. Her mother put her in the back end of a pickup.
Joe Laroche is thankful for what Kotch did next, wrapping the baby in a dish rag, then running into the restaurant to call for help. Police and paramedics arrived shortly after, and within minutes, baby girl Doe was taken away, and Kotch never saw her again.
This man has spent the last 18 years worrying about her and thinking about her, and he has a whole community that he lives in that knows about her and that has talked about her.
Baby girl Doe, now known as Bethany Laroche, was adopted by Patty and Joe Laroche just 4 days after that fateful April day. Bethany is now a senior at Gunter High School and has high hopes of one day working with animals. While she couldn't be a happier, more normal teenager, there are still questions about her past. She needs answers too.
First I was thinking, why'd she do this to me? Was I not wanted? But then me and my mom talked, and I'd always have to write down my feelings. She wanted me to do that. And she was like, think of it that she wanted you to be found because she probably couldn't take care of you.
And that's what led up to the defining moment when Bethany got the courage to find the man that saved her life.
My little sister, at our youth group, we went and we found out that one of my friends of 2 years was her older sister. My mother showed me the documents so I could kind of connect with my past, about my birth, and I saw his name and I wanted to write a letter. So I was like, he must be wondering what happened to that baby that is in my truck.
So hundreds of miles away, Kotch still lives at the same address, and questions of what happened to the little girl he held in his arms for a brief moment so many years ago still linger.
I'm just overwhelmed that this happened, and I heard from that little girl, the mystery's been solved.
And on April 5th, 2008, a reunion so many years in the making, a young girl becomes a woman, and the man partly responsible was able to share that special moment.
I'm really happy that her life turned out the way it did.
That was Nicole Holt reporting. And if you are interested in foster parenting or adoption, we've teamed up with Child Protective Services. An informational meeting will be held on Friday afternoon at the Sherman Public Library. And we've also provided plenty of information on our web channel, kxii.com.